Okay, time for nightly walk to start. Whoa! Whoops. Since I grilled tonight and we started early, we're out a little early. And we are going around the house. Oh, see a bunny? Oh, that scared me too, girl. This is my backyard here. But since that's her yard, she has told me a couple times that I'm not allowed to walk in my yard here. This is where Abby goes every night on the first part of her walk. And of course, I live at 1 Willow, and this is Willow. This is the front of my house. I'm told I'm not allowed to be on Willow either. And the one night that I have on film, that's my deck that we sit after our walk, and I've been told I'm not allowed to be on my deck either. So we're gonna do our normal walk, and since I'm being accused of being a stalker, now I have to record every walk. And since my phone only holds so many hour-long walks, I'm having to upload them to YouTube every night. Boy, girl, what are you smelling? Mm-hmm. Whoa, what'd you get? This is the side of the house. And like every other mobile home in the country, the deck is and the door is on the side, not the front. This is not the front of the house. It's my deck, or my shed, and the back of the house. No, baby, let's go poopy. You want to go around. She loves going around the loop, but we don't do. She is really on the scent of something. I mean, does that really look like what a stalker would wear? No, babes, come on. We're gonna go this way. Come on, baby. You know. No, we're not going that way, babies. We'll go down there later. pee pee. Oh, the head's up. Tail's up, and we got the walk. We are going to lunge. Bonnie take off. The bunny take off. You didn't get the bunny. Oh, is that what the bunny was? Oh. Oh, okay. Hold on a sec. We're gonna do our business here. Oh, kick them up, baby. That's done. We get as close to the bus stop there as she needs to go until she does her business, and then she wants to turn around and head back down. Don't worry, in the off chance that someone can't see her, I'm always wearing mine. I guess that's what stalkers wear. High visibility, reflective. alright, babes? Oh, your friend's not home. You haven't seen any of them tonight. Maybe your poodle buddy will be home. And like always, I have flashlight in the left hand. Well, I used to always have the empty water bottle in the right hand and with my phone in the pocket playing music, but now in order to protect myself I have to film. So she's starting to realize the water bottle's not coming along, so she's starting to pull a little bit more. The training method was you use the squirt bottle when she does a behavior that you don't want her to, and we did, and that worked perfectly. And then the second half of the training was you carry the empty squirt bottle so she knows it's there, even if she doesn't know it's empty, and she keeps behaving as you expect her to. But now that she's realizing the water bottle's missing, she's starting to pull a little more. And I'm afraid that might get a little worse as time goes on. Hold on, we gotta come to the trash can. Okay, get rid of that. Babes, we're not gonna go there yet. She wants to go around the loop again. She's pulling pretty hard. Come on, we're gonna go down. Oh man, the Superman's out. I know, baby. We'll go all the way down to the end there. And see, we're gonna make many stops to smell things and to look at things, and there's a couple houses where we look at which she smells out. Oh, here we go. Is a bunny rabbit. So we gotta stop and check that out. Let's see, we're 15 minutes into the walk. Sorry, I like to keep the camera on her, but where I naturally carry it, it's not on her. Here we go. We smell something. I got to read the emergency restraining order paperwork, and I'm dumbfounded by it. Pretty much every word is a lie. Besides that, I'm not sure how my dog, with one interaction that was barking, no biting, none of that, how that interaction gave her and her dog PTSD. I'm not sure how that happens. I've talked to the VA and they just kind of giggled, I guess. Okay, getting close down to the end. Now, these fine folks, I ask and receive permission to cut across the back here, although I don't think it is their property. But I asked just to be sure, and Jamie knows that I asked. You ready, girl? Oh, their motion light will come on as we cut across here. We come all the way back as close to the ditch as we can. There's the motion light. You see? And I keep the light on her anytime we're in an area that's as dark as this, so that she glows. You see? And this gentleman here, I've stopped and talked to with Abby, I don't know, 3 times, and asked him every time if I could cut across here. And he said, no problem. Okay, we're back out on the middle road, and we are to smell every yard. Nothing there. Yeah. No bunny down there. Really, girl? Done? You might have a tiny little dollop of pee left in you to mark here. You're throwing off my timing, girl. I don't know what that is. Pretty lights. Yep, there's a little pea. You gonna kick it up, huh? Oh. babes, we're not going back there. Not letting her go any further. And she realizes it. Hey, somebody went out and bought the same light I have. Oh, get their door open just like we do. I don't think people who stalk others leave door open, lights all on, walking the dog with a fluorescent jacket on, bright light, another fluorescent jacket. I don't know. I mean, I have PTSD for the last 32 years. But I didn't get it from a dog barking at me. Always main corner. Okay, now we're coming in on our loop. So, according to the paper, I decide to start heating up the charcoals on the grill, then dump them, and they randomly fall out where they're going to, and that determines how hot they are and how fast dinner cooks. But I'm remember, going back to when I come out to start the grill. Now how fast the food cooks. Then we take it inside, button up outside, get dinner ready for the kids, and we eat our dinner, and then we watch our sailing videos until Lisa dozes off on the couch, and then I go through getting Abby all harnessed up and get me all dressed like I have to, and then we head out around the house up to the wherever she decides she's gonna poop. All those stops back down along, cut across, up, around, up here. She's locked onto the bunny rabbit. She wasn't going anywhere. Keep in mind, we're going all the way back to when I started the charcoal. And she claims that I timed all of that to the second that, come on, babes. Oh, there we go. Oh, you hear the barking, right? You hear the barking. Outrageously aggressive dog. Hound dog. Locked in on a bunny rabbit. Bunny rabbit bolts. Hound dog doesn't even bark. That's a destructive dog. So anyway, we keep coming on our walk up here to the corner. Well, we gotta stop and smell. But when I start cooking dinner, start to grill, I'm taking into effect every second she spends stopping to do this. And I'm timing it to when the lady gets off of work. I don't know where she works. On the day, I don't know what day she'd work. And I time it to the second from when she pulls in her lot. I'm timing this every night so that I can walk by and somehow I'm on the other side of a public street, but somehow I'm harassing her and stalking her. It's the most ridiculous thing I've heard in my life. Okay, we're in, the street lights are out down the road right now, so, oops, sorry. I want to light her up so everyone knows. Now, if that kitty cat's in the window, she'll pull. Oh, we're on the other side of the street where the bunny is, and we lock up here too. We're gonna smell, looking, see if we can figure out where the bunny went. As you can see, there's not much to see, even with the light. Okay, she's happy. But I'm the one that controlled that stop so that we can be there at the right second. I think somebody thinks the entire world revolves around them. And now we have car lights, which will light both me and Abby up like a Christmas tree. We always stop, and she knows to go off the side of the road. We are now 30 minutes into the walk. What do you see, baby? Nothing? Okay. Here's Sherry's house, who is another one picked on for having a mental health condition. And again, here's the Plainton's driveway and yard that even though I'm in my yard, I'm not allowed to be here or walk up and down the street. What do you smell, baby? Oh, we're down to the street light now. Oh, clouds are covering the moon. The old harvest moon, last super moon of the year. Whoops, come on. Okay. Here's the deck. Electric cars, so quiet. Come on, baby. You know what to do. Oh. Hold on. We gotta move the grill cover. Move this up. We're drinking out of the watering can. I don't know why she's so thirsty tonight. Okay. Alright, we get the leash lined up. And oops. Wash your tongue, baby. Oh. Okay, you gonna sit down? Oh, you smell chicken. There's the grill that this all got the timing started about, I don't know, 25 minutes ago, or 25 minutes before we left the house, roughly. We're now 33 minutes into the walk, and I timed that to the second to stalk and harass. You've seen the videos of me walking and not making a single sound the whole way, Abby not making a single sound the whole way. The other dogs barking at her. I don't get it. Just doesn't make sense. And now, even though I believe the car is gone, I'm afraid to turn off the camera for fear that they come in again and come along the road there and start cussing and swearing and spitting. And they can film all they want. I don't care. There's no expectation of privacy. I don't believe even on my deck I gotta go inside and close the door to get that. All because over here by my shed I showed you, after we rescued her, it was 3 or 4 days later, I had her tied up. It was during the day. I had her tied up on the harness they put on her. They gave us a harness with her. And she saw the lady walking with her 2 little dogs and lunged and barked. Beagles do that. But she was, according to the veterinarian society, she was still in the decompression stage from life outside of the shelter. And it takes 3 months totally to get over and get settled in. But she started out towards them, and the leash she's on here, you can see it's a pretty short one, hooked around her back leg, and she screamed and spun around to get the thing off her leg. And when she did, her head was facing at me, and she backed right out of the harness. And I was terrified because I didn't know where she was going to go. I didn't know if she was just going to run off. We hadn't had her but a couple days. And she ran over and started barking at the lady with her dogs, which I believe she was holding in her arms the whole time. But she kept yelling, "It's a vicious dog. It's a killer dog. Get your dog away from me," which I ran over and grabbed her and took her immediately away. And we looked into what we could do to prevent that from ever happening again. And we tightened up the harness on her, and we put the pink leash that, or the pink collar that physically can't fit over her head. And right here, we hooked the leash to both of them now. Here's the harness, and it's reflective too, where you can't get safe enough with the little puppies. She's got a GPS tracking collar on her. So if she leaves a certain range away from the house, we get notifications on our phones, and it immediately starts tracking her the same as it would if you're in a car through Google Maps. You know pretty much down to the foot where she's at. And that will last for 3 weeks between charging. So you pretty much know where she's at all times. And but anyway, I grabbed her and took her away, and that was 7-8 months ago, and there was nothing said or done until I stopped at Mary's house back here across the street from her and was talking to her. And when she was telling me about how this lady yells and screams at her and cusses at her and calls her names and makes fun of her. And I saw it all firsthand. Her and her boyfriend, I guess fiance according to the paperwork, they stand there at the end of their driveway and yell "psycho" at Mary. So I heard him firsthand calling her psycho. Things changed with Mary, and I don't go over there anymore. But from that day forward, me walking down the road became a big deal. And she's yelled at me 4, 5, 6 times at least, telling me not to be on her road. And I told her, I was like, you've been talked to. I've talked to Jamie 4 times now, and Jamie's told her it's a public road. The higher up corporate offices of the management company have weighed in on this and said the same thing. And the attorney for the corporate office is volunteered to represent me in court for this proceeding. So the cops have told her twice, it's an open road, anyone can walk there. And she put in her paperwork that the cops told her that I had to stay away. So I'm going to have to do a Freedom of Information Act request and get the body cam footage from the police officers the 2 times that they came over here. And I don't know, maybe get a statement from Jamie saying that she's told her, mind your business, which I have no problem with. I do it every night, twice a night. I'm going to do this same walk again at 1 o'clock in the morning. And I'm going to have to record that too. And my phone can't hold that much data, so I have to upload every video, even though nothing happened, up to the internet, to YouTube, to protect myself from somebody who's lying like a thief in the night. It's disgusting. She said I escorted her. Complete lie. The cop said no. She told me she was filming it when it happened. Talked to the cops right there. They told them exactly that. They went over. She goes, no, I don't have any film. So, I don't know. I just don't know what to do. I'm living in fear. Not afraid of any violence or anything, but fear that she's going to come up with something else. I don't know what. She's going to come up with something and accuse me of something. And unless I have this video evidence, then I don't know. I just don't know. But, I mean, if the court decides that the dog doesn't have the right to sit out on the deck and smell and look around over at the woods and cars coming up and down, there's no people out this late. If you're going to tell me that she doesn't have that right, because the lady says that we don't have that right, then I guess I'm not going to be able to walk the dog? What do we want? What's the end game here? I don't get it. We're going to sit here until Abby decides to get up and head towards the door, and that tells me the walk is over. Having a new safety vest made for her. My safety vest, my vest is pretty warm. I get quite a bit of sweat on me. Used to just take it off when we get back here. Now I'm afraid to. I'm comfortable. I like the little town. It's quiet. Well, it was quiet. Um, I'm not going to move. She's not going to force me to move. I mean, I could move to Florida, where my parents are, tomorrow. We could move to over by Philadelphia, where her parents are, tomorrow. I could move to Indianapolis, where my brother is, tomorrow, or St. Louis, where my other brother is, tomorrow. But I'm not going to do it. I can afford the bills here comfortably, not be pinching pennies at the end of the month. I need to find out if I need to go into debt to get an attorney to protect my rights. What do I expect? What's going to happen? Besides traffic tickets, I've been in court once in my life, and I don't ever want to go again. 52 years, I've had 3 police interactions. 2 of them have been in the last 2 weeks. "45 minutes, Abs. You done?" Oh, my back. Well, I don't know what time it is. I'm getting pretty hot. We're gonna go inside and get a treat for little Miss Abs for being a perfect angel, just as she normally is. Abs, ready? Oh yeah, yeah. Oh, there's the moon peeking out of the cloud. All right. Night, kids.